So Cam, let me ask you, how are summer workouts going for you?
Summer workouts are going beautifully, thank you. We got a real talented team this year, I believe. A whole bunch of kids who are determined to work, and it shows every day. We come in, compete, have fun, and just the energy is there every day, and that's something that really excites me moving forward.
You're one of 3 returning players from last year's team, and you got 11 new guys. So how's that team chemistry coming along?
It definitely came on a lot quicker than I thought. I believe within like the first week we were already gelled like we knew each other for years. So, having guys who have been around elite level basketball and fortunate enough to play in the SEC now, I feel like we all understand the assignment and we have an end goal in mind. So with that, we knew that we had to gel pretty quickly.
Now, Meechie Johnson has returned to the squad after
Absolutely.
spending last season at Ohio State, but he was here for 2 years. So now you get to play with Meechie.
Yes.
What is he bringing, especially since he's has experience here at USC and working for Coach Paris?
He brings a whole different level of leadership to our team, just in terms of on the court and off the court, being able to just lead by example. He's one of the more experienced guys, not only with Coach Paris, but within our program. And, it shows every day. He picks out little nicks and knacks. He loves talking to guys when they get off the court, what we can all do to get better. So making those small improvements, it's going to come out and play a huge difference.
Among the new guys, who are some of the folks who are really maybe caught your attention?
Yes, first off, let's start off with Eli. Eli Ellis, he came on the scene and, he took us all by storm. His work ethic is unbelievable. He comes into practice every day with a different mentality, just going to get his job done, and he does that every day. Elijah Strong as well. He's a real vocal guy for us. You can tell when he's not as vocal on the court, it's noticeable. So, guys like me and Meech, we try to keep him going, keep him talking, keep him engaged. And those are 2 guys just off the rip that I'm really excited to play with.
Now, what parts of your game are you working on?
I'm working on being able to play at all levels, whether that may be bring the ball up a couple possessions, come off a couple screens, set guys up for open shots. And that's just something that me and the coaches and me and my teammates have talked about, and stuff that we like to replicate and get better at each and every day. So being able to help my teammate get better is going to also help me.
Now, last year after your freshman season, you went into the transfer portal, but changed your mind and decided to stay at South Carolina. What was the reasoning behind both of those decisions?
I feel like for me, I just wanted to see if maybe there was a better opportunity for me. And at the end of the day, me and my family, my agents, we all sat down and discussed South Carolina was the best opportunity for me. And for what I want to do, and mine and Coach Paris's, our visions aligned very well. We were able to talk it out and came to an agreement that this is a place to be. Like I said the first time, it's no place like home.
Now, was part of that decision to go into the transfer portal, was it based on maybe not getting as much playing time as you would have liked your freshman season?
I feel like it was just more of situationally of what me and my family were looking for, especially in a program. And we felt like at the end of the day, this was the place where all the things I need to work on and need to get better at and need to thrive in are all here, right here in Columbia. So at the end of the day, this was really just an in-home decision that we thought through and wanted to take our time and make sure it was the best decision.
Team is coming off a rough season. How difficult was that for you? And that experience, and also your experience of thinking about wanting to leave but deciding to stay, how's that made you better, maybe as a person, but also with your determination on the court?
It's definitely made me a whole lot better. Like you said, it was a rough season. Not the season we expected to have, not the season we wanted to have, and nobody really hopes to have. So with that being said, we took all the highs and the lows. Like you said, we have 3 returners. So with these guys coming back, we understand the new mission that we have. And with 11 new incoming guys, we have spots that we need to fill in. We have roles that we need to fill in. And those missing spots that we didn't have last year or we lost last year, we need to find a new person to fill in those roles this year. And, just being able to go through that and take that onto a team who hasn't experienced that yet or hasn't experienced a lot of college basketball, especially together, I feel like that will help carry us over a hump, especially with Coach Paris's mindset. You know, we don't want to repeat that again.
You're hosting your second annual basketball camp on July 19th.
Yes.
How important is that for you as a local kid from Lexington to go out and help other young basketball players?
It's definitely huge. You know, the boys and girls across the county, across the city, they've supported me since, you know, I was just a little freshman in high school myself. So being able to have that support all the way up to this point, it means the world just to be able to give back and feed in what I learned to those kids. And you know, I'm really hands-on with my camp too, so I don't really like having too much control over it. I like to be involved in it and just have fun, because at the end of the day, you want to help the kids make memories, but also learn. And no better way to learn than have the guy right there with you.
So what's the overall focus of your camp in addition to teaching them about basketball skills?
Definitely, most importantly, teach them about basketball, but teach them about the stuff off the court as well, and the stuff that you need to do before you get on the court. So for me, I'm gonna have a little session where I talk to the kids about what you put into your body, how you're resting, how you're taking care of what you need to take care of so you're prepared on the court every day. My parents will also have a session where they'll talk to the parents of the kids, and they will talk about things that they've experienced, stuff that they went through, what to look forward to, kind of sort of red flags, green flags, things you need to look out for while going through this process. Because for my parents, this is the first time they've done it, so they learned at a different rate, and when you learn from experience, you get to take a lot of lessons from it.
Okay, where will the camp take place and how can folks register for it?
It will be at Pleasant Hill Middle School, and you can register in my Instagram bio and my Twitter at thecampscott23. I have links up where you can click in, sign up for registration, payment after, and you have to submit both.
All right, well, hey, that's great. Cam Scott,
Absolutely.
good luck to you the rest of the summer, and I hope you have a fantastic season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.